I'm disguised as a mailman, and that's how I gain entrance into where he is. And there's a pot of hot coffee, supposedly hot coffee, and he throws it at me. There was mineral oil in the coffee, so it was all over the ground. And I said Bob, whatever you do, don't come in low. I'm going to do a sweep. And he slipped, and his head came forward. As I came around, my elbow hit him and broke his nose. And I didn't know we were going to continue the fight scene, and I looked, and there's blood coming out of it. And I started to say something to the director, Sidney Pollack, and Redford waved me off. No, no, no. So we continued the fight scene. And he called me that night and said, Hank, wait till you see the fight scene. He said, it is so, oh, and by the way, you broke my nose. I went, Bob, you're kidding. He said, no. I said, that's it. I'll never work again as long as I live. But I wound up winning the New York Film Critics for the best fight scene in film.
Yes. For my viewers at home, just to tune in, my name is Rama Screen. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Hank Garrett. He was sharing with me the story of him with Robert Redford on the set of the 3 Days of the Condor, one of my favorite movies of all time. He's also a star of such movies as Serpico, and also talk to me about your association with my favorite franchise, G.I. Joe. I know you were part of it.
Oh yes, I played dial tone, and had the best time of my life. We would go to work, and we would work 8 hours doing the show, but most of the time we were laughing and breaking each other up. So the cast was amazing.
Which one is your favorite? I mean, like, which one's more challenging, I guess you could say? Doing acting, the whole thing in front of the camera, live action, or doing voice work?
It's so different. You know, you don't have to study a script when you're doing voice, because the script is in front of you. As an actor, you have to memorize. So there were times I'd be up all night long trying to remember my lines for the next day's shoot. Some people, it comes to them very easily. I had to struggle. I really did. But yeah, G.I. Joe is, oh, what a pleasure. Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, if I may ask, you've been around in this career, in this business for a long time. How do you see it changes over the years? Do you see it evolve for the better or for the worse? Are you one of those actors or artists who think like, man, if only those good old days had come back again?
I really do. I miss those days, and I'll tell you why. They're using stars to play the parts that we would normally be doing because their name value. I don't think they have the same talent that we did.
Oh, today?
Today, absolutely. All these wonderful actors that are here, they were all on G.I. Joe. And they're incredible. They're incredible actors. But it's been lost to us because they'd rather get someone with a huge name, pay him a lot of money, and hoping that that's going to work for them. And yet, every once in a while, they'll come back to us. And boy, does that feel good.
and as a cinema fan, my theory is that of all the eras, you know, even though they have the golden age of Hollywood, my golden age of Hollywood is the 70s. You know, that's where the Marathon Man, you know, The Conversation, Serpico, those movies are gold to me. 70s, you know, and these days are all about, you know, superhero costumes and tights. So I miss the old days where it's a character story-driven line, you know? That's
absolutely. I did a series, first series I ever did was called Car 54, Where Are You? Which was a comedy about the police department. There has never been a show funnier. People come up to me and say, oh my God, and they see it every once in a while on television. And they said, why did you guys lose the show? And I said, who knows? But they said it was the funniest show ever done on television. And it was, it really was.
So I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you got to get back. I got to ask you this: what would your advice be to today's aspiring actors who want to break into business, who have big dreams about making it? What would your advice be coming from a veteran actor like yours?
Keep going. If you don't, one day you will say to yourself, why didn't I? At least give it the chance. It's going to happen.
Even though their parents says, "How can you pay the bills with that?"
Well, I know that feeling. My father used to say, and from this you make a living.
So how? You just keep trucking on.
Oh, absolutely. Too many people have dropped by the wayside because other people have said, you really don't have it. Do it. Do it. It's a dream. Life is a dream.
Well, thank you so much, Rama Screen with Mr. Hank Garrett. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Thank you.